and then look at another woman in her face and be on some. Why you not making this much? Why I don't got a car, she got a car, and I'm telling her, what? You a bum anyways. You walk everywhere, brother. Like, you know what I mean? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's a little sense.
This nigga Quadro took offense to it.
We're not talking about you.
Damn.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 14 of the O2 podcast. How y'all boys feeling, man? How y'all doing?
It's been a good week. I only went to work one day, basically.
Because you had jury
He's
duty.
not denying it.
We're not even gonna entertain
How
that
you-
conversation they were having.
How was your week?
You defending him? You do that shit too, huh?
Why you think they beards is fertilized so well?
Fertilizer is crazy.
excuse me.
Why you think you don't got a? Both of y'all don't got a beard.
Exactly.
Because we don't do what y'all do. We know.
Listen,
We're aware.
listen,
We're aware.
Listen, the children in the chat here, please sit down when grown men are talking. Thank you very much.
If I'm a child for not eating ass, I will definitely be a child.
Thank
Goo
you.
goo gaga. Goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
That's what it takes.
Childish. I ain't never said I ain't ass. I just said I got a beard. Please sit down when the grown men are talking.
Why
Thank you.
trying to
Alright.
change your stance now?
This
I ain't say that.
weekend, we're in like a group chat of 4 with, I think it's 2 girls and 2 guys. And that's because we're the only ones close in age at work. So we have like a group chat. And one of the girls keeps like inviting us to stuff, but like nobody keeps showing up. And like I'd be feeling bad. So like I was like, you know what? Let me just no, but in my head I thought we were all gonna go. And when I got there, it was just me, her, and her roommate. But I finally got around to seeing Sinners. First of all, Preacher Boy? Hold on. Because I'm watching it, right?
Right there, bro.
And I'm like, and he's like, I ain't wash up. He said, no.
Bro, I'm in the theaters like,
You know what's
you are,
crazy?
you are,
First one.
You know what's
You a
crazy?
psychopath.
That's not even like. She's not even like regular musty. If you think about it, this is before soap. Before like we had like pH balance products and shit. Like she out here in the Mississippi sun
Like-
all day. She wearing the
Like-
same fit she was wearing in the morning.
And he said, nah.
I didn't repeat that.
He said, lay back. Mind you, they're not even using that detergent like that. Hand washing is just water. He said, nah, lay back. I said, nah, Preacher Boy, you a freak. Second freaked out moment. When Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld was getting in there, and the drool, and this nigga said, yeah. I said, I was watching it. I was like, there's no way. What else? But I think those were the only 2 bad ones. But bro, the Asian lady, I wanted to punch her so bad. But overall, I think it was a pretty solid movie. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
not scary.
but it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. I was,
But
like,
it was like a
calling
real-
it
I think
thriller.
it was-
They could have called it a thriller and call it a day. To be honest with you, I was like, scary movie. What's scary about this?
Yeah.
Very good movie, as well. So that's I enjoy. I usually don't like scary movies, but like I like enjoyed that a little bit. You know, nothing. It wasn't nothing too crazy.
Alright, let's get back on topic because all this shit is getting edited out.
Yeah, but for today, the first segment we got. Actually, Quasi, do you know the rules or no? Okay.
So today for the first segment, we're doing our starting 11. The rules are basically very simple. If you pick, so you're basically going off nationality. If you pick someone or a country, if you pick a country, you cannot reuse that country in your starting lineup. That is it. But everything else is on the board. If you want to pick Bangladesh, pick Bangladesh. I don't think anyone in this panel is gonna pick
Let's be
a
serious.
Bengali soccer player. But without further ado, let's get into it. Who's going first? Ibra, you brought this idea up.
Yeah.
You want to be the starter?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. My goalkeeper is gonna be a European. I don't know where. I wanted to be a Spaniard, but I want a Spaniard in my midfield too. Now, you know what I mean?
For
Gotta
goalie,
make tough
there's
decisions,
only one
brother.
answer. There's only one answer. German.
No, and the thing is, hold on. I'll add a different rule. If somebody says a player, you can't reuse the same player.
No, we're just going off of nationality. We're not.
No,
Going
I know, but if somebody
No,
wants to use the
oh,
position
that's
where you go
fair,
first,
that's fair.
So if because I have some players now, but if anybody uses it, I'm
gotta
gonna
adapt.
Oh, no. Okay, then. So it has to be for that position because you got to think about it. There's many nationalities, but there isn't many nationalities on my team.
No, but that's the thing. Like for example, if you pick like let's say you pick Cristiano Ronaldo, me or Shakir can't pick him anymore. We have to go with different wingers.
Yeah, you could pick another.
Not from the not from the
Portuguese person.
nationality, but the player specifically. We can't reuse them.
Okay.
I think another way we can do this is be more racist and be like, for example, for a center back, I want a Samoan. That motherfucker's huge as shit. They be playing rugby. I want one of those.
Right? If you for every position, just justify why you chose that player for
Yeah.
that position. So
Yeah, you gotta
we're gonna-
justify.
We're going to give him some time. Give some
know
time
what?
to really
Goalkeeper.
craft it out because I'm still thinking.
For goalkeeper,
Goalkeeper,
I'm taking a German.
I want a Frenchman.
No, wait. Hold up. Wait, you have to let.
That's what I thought to begin with,
thinking
but this nigga said Spaniard. I was letting him rock.
You know why?
Oh, you're right.
Nah,
you're
you know
right.
why though? Because I work with a lot of
Yeah.
Germans, right? All these motherfuckers
Yeah.
are like 6'4" and above.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Manuel Neuer, Ter Stegen.
But that's the thing, Ibra. Go first and give your whole starting lineup because the way we're gonna do it is like as you are saying it, your lineup is gonna be right next to you in the edit.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Alright,
wanna
so
do
you
that, or
can
do you
do it.
guys wanna go by position? Because I don't have the whole lineup set up. Like I can
You
think
need
of
the
it
whole-
on
do the whole
position.
lineup. It's gonna make the edit a little bit better. The edit I'm thinking about because
Okay, I want a 4-2-3-1 lineup.
okay.
Goalkeeper. Let me see. Okay, Shakir already said German, so I can't say that.
But he didn't go yet.
Nah, you could pick German. He didn't say a
You're the
specific
first.
name.
You're the first one. He didn't pick it yet.
Okay, yeah, so I'm going with a German as my goalkeeper. Center backs. I need me an Englishman, a white Englishman to be specific.
No, but you could say names though. Like give actual player names, so nationality and the name.
Nationality and the name.
So if you want a German there, what German would you go with?
Oh, Manuel Neuer.
Fuck.
Manuel Neuer. I want Manuel Neuer as my goalkeeper. Let me see. No. I want an Englishman, but I want Englishman Rio Ferdinand for my center back.
For your goalie? Oh,
For
center
my
back.
center back.
For
Let's see. Okay, and Kalidou Koulibaly for my left center back. Let me see. Right
Where's he
back.
from?
Senegal. Of course. What we like? Like one person. Okay, cool. Right back is hard.
I know.
Oh man. Honestly, Danny Alves.
That's where you're wasting your Brazilian on. Fuck.
Nah.
No. No. I don't want Danny Alves. I don't want Danny Alves.
That's who you wasting.
Okay.
your
No.
Brazilian.
No. Forget it. Right now, I'm gonna just focus on my midfield, and I'm gonna get to my right backs and left back.
Okay.
Midfield, I want a Spaniard. I want one Spaniard, and I want one African. For Spaniard, Sergio Busquets as on my midfield, and then 4-2-3-1. So second hand, I'd put fuck. N'Golo Kante is African, bro. Come on, like
No, but he's not. What nationality is he from?
he's
Fran-
he's French, but like really he's Malian, ethnic wise.
Man,
So
call
yeah,
it Mali.
you could have different ethnicities on there.
Okay,
You just can't be from the same place.
okay, cool. I'd have N'Golo Kante over there. Now this is where it gets hard now. For my cam, who do I want for my cam? Let me see. Left winger is gonna be a Brazilian. It's easy. That's Neymar. That was it. that was a thing. I could have gone Eden Hazard too. This is tough. This is tough, dude. Okay, left back. Left back. Who's a left back I really rate? Come on, Marcelo. That's it. That's
Fuck.
I already used my Brazilian.
Oh yeah.
I already used my Brazilian, so I can't think. Right back. Who's my right back gonna be? But I'm thinking. God damn. Striker is gonna be DJ Drogba.
Fuck you! Fuck!
Striker is gonna be DJ Drogba.
Woo!
I want an
I was like, nobody's gonna think about that. I was like, I got it on lock. Ah!
I want an African up top. Oh no! I wanted to add Yaya Toure on my team too. I would dead put Yaya Toure at Cam. Fuck.
This is really testing our ball knowledge. I need to go back to watching soccer. My
Yeah,
picks is
bro.
getting out.
Oh my god, bro. All right, right winger. Who would I put? I'm stuck between DJ Drogba. Okay, at Cam is Yaya Toure. So Ivory Coast. DJ Drogba's from Ivory Coast too. So Yaya Toure at Cam.
So you're not taking Ivory Coast?
I'm
As
the
striker?
Striker, no. I'm not.
Quasi, just put the names.
Yeah.
So striker, he went Didier Drogba for his striker.
No. I'm not.
No, he
I'm
switched
not
it.
like that.
He switched it.
Trading it.
Okay.
Put in Yaya.
Yaya Toure. Who else is there? Right winger. This is hard. Who would I want at right winger? Motherfuckers gonna be argued about Kyle Saka or some shit.
Who's picking him?
You know what
You
like,
get one English pick and you pick him. That's crazy.
I haven't used my English. I used my English pick on my center back already.
Yeah.
Right winger. Adrian Robin, Netherlands.
That's a good-
We
that's-
cutting in. Listen, I need my wingers to be. I need my wingers to be deadly. I already know what I'm going to do. Ousmane Dembele. Ugh. I already used my Frenchman.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I want Adrian Robin in my.
No, you
right.
didn't. I thought
Yeah.
N'Golo Kante was African from Mali.
He's French. He's French.
With the- yeah.
That's where
You said he could pick. So I just put African.
Yeah. Right back. I think I already got a Spaniard. I was gonna put right back. I already got another Englishman. Right back. Oh, I already got an Ivory Coast. Right back. I'm thinking. I already got a Brazilian. Oh my god! All the right backs I'm thinking right now are. Let me see. Portuguese. No. Striker is going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. That's easy. Striker is Portuguese. That give that one up. It's just now I'm stuck between my right back, my two right backs and left backs. Let me see. I don't want two Africans playing on the same side. That's not happening. I don't want two Africans playing on the same side. That's just not happening. Oh my God, this is hard. Oh man, I feel like I'm forgetting so many players right now. Let me see. Right back.
Low key going first was a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
You get all the things, but you don't know where you're picking from.
Golly. Right back and left back. Who would I put? This is-
Argentina.
No. Honestly, majority
I
of
got a
these
good team.
guys are English. Majority of these, of course, you waited for me to go and did take all my ideas. Let me see. Oh my God, this is hard. I already picked somebody from the Netherlands. I already got a German. I already got an Englishman. There ain't no Irishman out there. The whole continent of Asia is cooked. The whole continent of Asia's cooked. Apart from like Heung-min Son, but it's like, back in his days he was deadly, but I wouldn't put him in my starting 11. I put him on a bench or something like that. Man, I need ideas. Let me see. Right back.
How
Oh,
the fuck did you?
Hakimi.
How the fuck did you spell
Hakimi.
striker?
Stricker.
Stricker.
It's okay, bro. It's all right.
I don't go to school. I don't go to school.
That's what I'm saying. It's all
I don't
right.
go to school.
Listen, you still make money. You don't need to win the spelling to make money, bro. You good. Listen, all right.
Who you said?
I'm Hakimi. I'm gonna put a Moroccan on my right back. You know who else? Left back now. Left back, left back, left back, left back, left back. Oh my God, this is hard. This is hard. I'm thinking of countries. Nobody from America. Let me think about South America. South American teams. Oh my God.
They ain't got any good ones in Colombia.
No.
Oh, they had a right back, but I already got my right back position in Colombia. Think about it. Chile, no. I would only put Alexis Sanchez from Chile, but in his primes he was dirty.
Wait, can we do it? Can we do it with their primes, or are we doing it with current
We're
time?
doing it with their primes.
With their primes.
Their prime. We're talking about a thing. If we're talking about only their primes, like if we were to include a bench, then you know. But let me see. Who else? My left back. What? No American. Definitely no Canadian. Central.
Got in
America.
Mexico.
We do got Mexico. I don't know any. If we're ballers from Mexico, what's his name? Chicharito.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only man I know. And the goalie.
And the goalie.
The Mexican goalie do be locking in.
Yeah, he be locking in for sure. What's his other name? France, Italy. Oh, how did I forget about Italian ballers? Honestly, I'll just put Maldini. Maldini was a. Honestly, I'm gonna just have a super defensive thing. So Italian, put an Italian left back over there. I need somebody who's gonna cook shit.
So what Italian left back would he be?
I'll just put Maldini as an extra center back. To be honest with you, at my left.
Fuck.
Fuck you. Fuck. I thought I cooked with that one, low key.
Yeah, I don't even know how to spell his name.
Maldini.
Oh, you gotta put him as a left back. Okay,
Oh.
that's fine.
Yeah, I put him at left back.
But you can't use him. Period.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the position. You
Yeah,
can use
once he's on the board, you
him. When
can't.
he's on the board, he's
You
like.
can't
yeah.
reuse it.
All right.
I think he has to go back to the drawing board. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Shakir, you wanna go?
Yeah.
Okay.
This motherfucker stole my goalie because I was gonna say that shit first, but
Yeah, that was a great idea. Thank you.
yeah, I'll pick completely different Belgian. Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, how did I not think about that?
Center backs, right? First of all, Italian. One of them gotta be Italian. We got so many options in
Yeah.
Italy. I'll probably take
Yeah.
You already took Maldini, so I'll take like Nesta or like Cannavaro. I'll take either.
Elite ball knowledge.
The other one,
Elite ball knowledge.
other one, Dutch Van Dijk. He's a top 10 center backs of all time, no question about it.
Yeah. Except for his last game. You should have seen his last game versus Chelsea. What the fuck? is he
Yeah,
doing?
I mean he was also the only one that scored.
I'm surprised you ain't say Sergio Ramos. That's weird.
No, I got Spain somewhere else. That's why.
Yo, okay.
Nigga said, "Let me cook, bro."
Yeah. He's like, let me finish.
Left back. I'll actually use Brazil early. I'll take Marcelo.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take him for
Oh,
left back.
Marcelo was cooking in his prime.
No, yeah. But my Brazilians, I need them up top. I need my Brazilians up top.
Right back. I'm gonna take an English one. I want Trent. I got hardcore defenders already. I don't need a right back that's
Yeah.
a hardcore defender too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
That's fair.
For my center mids, first of all, a Spanish for sure. I'm taking Iniesta
I need-
or Xavi, either one. And for the other one, I'm gonna take Modric. Croatia, like
Yeah,
I'm
that
not
is
getting
up to you.
anyone else from that country, so might as well. For my cam, I'm taking French. I'm taking Zinedine Zidane for center attacking mid.
That's nice. That's nice.
For my striker, I don't know how you didn't pick him. You went first. Fucking Lionel Messi. What the fuck? Who did you take as your striker? Oh, Ronaldo. Okay.
Cristiano.
Okay, fair.
See, also,
I'm sorry.
See the wing.
No, because my thing is, I would put Messi at like what's it called, the winger. I think he's better off playing wing because he's more involved in the game if he's at wing.
Because a striker, your only really job is just to go to goal. But Messi,
Unless you play him as a
Wait. I take it back then. If I want a pure striker,
Yeah.
I'm taking Erling Haaland. There has never been, like, arguably, like a more pure striker. I'm taking a Norwegian Erling Haaland.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I need that original white.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
I know what you mean.
on my wing, got Messi, and I'm thinking of the other wing. Who? I already used my Brazilian.
Yep.
You already used your Belgian.
I already used my.
this shit
Belgian.
gets tough.
Yeah.
It's the winger. It's always the other winger. I'm like, bro, I need my Brazilians up top. Like I don't need
Because I was
I don't
thinking
need them
like
defending, man.
Ronaldinho, but nah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take Bale.
That's a good choice.
Well-
that is a great choice. That is
Where is he's from Wales, isn't he?
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. That's weird. How did I forget that?
I got every good man off the board, bro, and left me with chicken bones to work with.
You got a Samoa John.
Honestly, we gotta give Asamoah John his credit when it comes to the World Cup. We can say whatever you want, but when we talk about Africans that cooked during the World Cup, Asamoah John showed up. So that's the only African, like if we talk about World Cup, like very, very memorable, it's Asamoah John. It's nobody else, to be honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie. Most of the Ghanaians that went to Chelsea was it's not Suleiman Tati.
Michael
What was the
Essien.
other one? Yeah, Essien.
Michael Essien is in my lineup.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is true.
Essien
What?
was cooking.
Yeah.
Essien
Talk
was
about
cooking.
stamina and shot from outside the box when you need it. Hold on. All right. So y'all niggas took every nigga. So I'm gonna have to go out of order. But for goalkeeper,
Fuck. Never mind. I don't want to give you ideas. So.
for goalkeeper, I don't know how y'all let the greatest goalkeeper of all time go away. Russian, only Ballon d'Or goalkeeper winner. Give me Yashin as my goalie.
Motherfuckers gonna pick people out of fucking 70s where people were wearing booty shorts to play soccer.
I swear to God.
Niggas,
Nah, they had the metal studs, bro. Niggas,
Exactly. And,
niggas smoke a pack of cigarettes before a game.
bro,
if you're gonna give me right back, give me Philip Lahm.
Where is he from?
German.
He's German.
I
He's
would
German.
have used my German pick as a right back. That's what I know.
Let it cook. Let it cook.
Yeah, let him cook. Let him cook.
For left back, I will go Patrice Vieira in his Man U days.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, you never know.
And he's from. I think he's French.
Yeah.
This was going to get a little bit techie. I'll
I feel
switch
like
to.
your nationalities in the wrong places, but go ahead.
I'll switch to striker. I don't know how you guys missed this guy. The only striker to go back-to-back treble years. Give me Samuel Eto'o. No, he was a dirty player. Hold on.
That is true.
For my center back, right? So I've used German. I've used Russia. I've used France. I've used Germany. Damn, this is about to get tough.
You're like, yeah, I'm like, you use all your good
And
nationalities.
Cameroon.
Cameroon.
For my center defensive midfield, give me Michael Essien. For my CDM, give me Essien. All right. This was going to get a little bit tricky. For my first central midfielder, give me Kevin De Bruyne. In his prime, you don't get a better passer than that.
Nah, honestly, bro, if we're really talking, like, you could dead put Kevin De Bruyne as top 3 greatest midfielder of all
I
time.
remember I saw on TikTok when I saw the one where he headed the pass and the curve. I said, "Nah, he's playing chess."
Bro,
He's playing
when,
chess.
when Raheem Sterling and Leroy Sané was there, because you know Leroy Sané and Raheem Sterling, run, just take off, and Kevin De Bruyne is like, "I'll find you, just run." And then I'm like watching these, I'm like, this guy's good. This guy is good, man. I don't know how I let Kevin De Bruyne slip. That's a great pick right there. That is a great pick right there. Go ahead.
For left wing, since you've already chosen Messi, I'm gonna pick Robin. Give me Angel Di Maria. Underrated baller.
Underrated baller.
Underrated baller.
Baller.
Even in his PSG days. Yeah. I was gonna say who you after you finish. Go ahead.
So I'm missing both my center backs. I'm missing a central midfielder and a right wing. Okay. I haven't touched Brazil yet, right?
No,
Nah, not to my knowledge.
Did anybody pick Neymar?
I already did, brother.
Yeah, he been
I
gone.
already did, brother. I'll always classify Neymar as one of the top two, greatest greatest left winger of all times. I don't see nobody else come closer, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'll use my Brazilian pick right here. As a center midfielder, give me that boy Ricardo Kaká.
Okay.
That's actually one of my
Give me
favorite
Rick-
players of all time.
Give me
That's my
Ricardo
one of my favorite
Kaká.
players of all
And,
time.
and he didn't make it on your team. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, because I
That's
love
great.
Give me
Brazilian.
Kaká.
I couldn't think of a good left back.
Kaká is not my center back. He's my midfielder.
Oh.
It's just
Raw
right.
knowledge, non-existent, Quasi. Non-existent, man.
Bro,
Keep
like
up,
this
yeah.
nigga already named the shit. I'm moving on, bro.
So I have Kaká, De Bruyne, and Michael Essien sitting in my midfield. Patrick Vieira. We have Philip Lahm. We have Di Maria at the right wing. And I'm gonna go old school for this one. Give me that boy JJ Okocha in his prime.
Yeah, nasty.
JJ
I
Okocha.
don't-
Give me JJ
I
Okocha.
don't even know who that is.
Yeah, true. You got to be African. Yeah, it's okay.
The streets won't forget
to
that.
know who JJ
The
Okocha
streets
is.
won't forget that one season he had.
Isn't that the nigga with the Tekas?
Yeah.
The tech. Hey,
He said he's so good. They called him. They named him twice. That's what they used to say about him. But listen, bro. One, you know who's an underrated, really, really underrated striker? Cavani.
Oh yeah.
Edison Cavani.
Definitely.
Bro, underrated.
Oh, you know
bro.
who-
I'm like,
You already got your striker, bro. Suarez.
yeah.
I don't know how.
I would have. I would have.
Suarez.
Yeah.
Suarez
ooh,
finished.
Fernando Torres in his Liverpool days.
In Liverpool days.
Yo, dirt.
That nigga did fall though.
No, he fought hard.
Aggressively.
In his Liverpool days,
He was insane.
holy, that man was lethal. Like what?
For my-
Like
for my-
if we think about it, oh my fault. Go ahead, finish.
For my first center, for my center back, give me that boy Puyol.
That's it. Yeah, usually your Spanish.
Where is he from?
He's from
Spain.
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 Give me that boy Puyol.
Yeah.
That boy was elite.
Yeah.
And this is the trick. There's only. Fuck. And you need him next to an African. You need.
I need an African. Yeah, you need an African. I always need an African in my defense, no matter
Well, I was
what.
gonna say usually for center backs, you want somebody who's crazy. That was my Puyol. And you need somebody
I need a balance. I need a balance.
Yeah, but you need someone whose technique on the ball is just like a ball playing center back.
That's why I picked.
Um,
That's why I picked Trent. Because I got the like hardcore center backs covered. Bro.
Trent is a right back, but yeah, I get what you mean. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
But yeah.
Like the back line.
But y'all use most of the folks center back. I'm gonna just have to cheap out. I'm gonna go Ibrahim Konate.
There.
Actually, no, I can't. Isn't he French?
Yeah.
I already used my French pick.
Trying to think of a good center back.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
a
I feel
low-
like there's so many great center backs that you could.
no, like a low key center back from like a random country.
An Ivorian?
Nah.
If we're thinking African.
Actually, I'm gonna go English on this one. Give me that boy John Terry.
Not bad.
2 Europeans in my center back. Nah.
John Terry. So we're gonna have the lineups. We're gonna have the lineups cooking on the screen. You guys let us know who you think. If we went head to head, whose lineup is coming out on top?
Bro, two Europeans in your center back duo. You already lost, brother.
I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
listen, you already lost.
We already. He got Ronaldo. I got Messi. I don't think any other like. It's just between me and Ibra at this point.
It's at this point. At this point, like if I could pick multiple nationalities, man, honestly, we would have been cooked.
We talking about
Ain't
Kevin
nobody
De-
pick Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. That is
Kevin De Bruyne in his prime,
Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, that-
playing Di Maria,
I would say
playing Samuel Eto'o, and
your midfield is nasty. Your midfield is nasty. Your
we
midfield-
have Michael Essien, and you know those hungry. This isn't like the ballers these days. You talk about chiseled jawline, no haircut. He's hungry.
He is hungry.
Hungry.
I have Messi at the front with Zidane feeding him the ball. I think I'll be aight.
Man, listen, I'd rather have Kevin De Bruyne feeding him the ball.
What? Any part of Kevin De Bruyne's body, like his chest passes, is curving to my what?
Bro, listen.
But we'll put it up and we're gonna let the viewers know who do you think had the best lineup. All right, for our next segment, Quasi, you say you had a Twitter thread for us.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me. So, the thread today, basically, we get into some tea.
You've had,
It says-
you've had Twitter this whole time? Add me, bro. I just like to yap to nobody.
No,
I've been had Twitter.
His reposts are funny. His reposts are funny.
I love Twitter, so like I repost everything, almost everything I see, bro. And I like, mind you, I only got like 7 followers. I love to talk to myself on there, bro.
Uh,
The one
but
that-
today we basically get into what did she casually say that made you realize she wouldn't be your wife. I've been seeing threads like this where what made you y'all remember the what made you start hating your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that.
I've been seeing them shit
She
like that.
touches you and it feels like you're getting mud.
Wait, first, let's start off with our experiences. Has there been ever a time where you're talking to someone and she says something, it's just like one sentence, and it's just like,
I was actually talking to her today. It wasn't a sentence; it was a conversation, right? And I won't name who it was. I won't do that. But basically, I had started talking to her, and then I realized that like she is very notorious throughout the basketball team, right? And then she. So I didn't know this though when we started talking. I wasn't aware of it, but when I found out, obviously I was like, okay, like I'm not progressed because one. I know too many of them, and I feel like there's enough people on the planet where we don't have to mix and match like that, especially not my girlfriend, right? But I stopped talking to her, and then this one night she got upset, and she was like, "Oh, like why did you stop talking to me?" Da, 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 da. So she pulled me out. This was like 3 o'clock in the morning. College days are wild. Pulled me out like 3 o'clock in the morning in college, right? And we're having a conversation. She's telling me she's like, "Oh, like she didn't really appreciate how I did this, how I did that." Like just talking to me, right? Whole time in my head, I'm just like, you're wasting your time because this is not changing nothing, right? And then she was like, why do you not want to date me? Is it because I've slept with, and then she proceeded to name 7 people, right? Mind you, I only knew about 3. Right? In my head, I didn't say this, but in my head, I was like, yes! That's exactly what I want to do it! What the fuck? But like, I was like,
You know your reasons why. Why are you
was
coming
like-
up to me
I
repeating
was like, these are 7 people I talk to like I consider these people my friends. Why am I doing this to myself? I remember she said that, and I remember that's the first and only time. Usually, in certain situations, I could keep composure. That's the only time I like cackled in her face. I was like, you're joking. You're actually joking. But no, that's when she said that, and it's not even wife. I knew she wasn't gonna be my girlfriend. Period. Period.
If we pass the stage 1.
I'm thinking about more of like casual things you're just saying, like the person is saying, thinking that this is like not making them look bad, but it actually is. Like for me, I remember I went on like a second date with a girl, and we were getting drinks, and then she started talking about, oh, I'm gonna buy an extra drink and put it on my dad's card because I'm fighting with him right now. I said, okay. Okay.
Dodged a speeding train. That what?
Good one.
Don't get me wrong, I took the extra drink, but like she didn't see me a third date.
Yo.
Bro, hold on. I remember.
What?
I remember. I think it was just this one girl that I liked, This was like in what's it called? This was like in college. I don't remember what year it was. And then she said, I was just like, I just seen her around on campus. I'm like, oh, she bad, da da da. And then one day we ended up, what's it called? It was her and one of her other friends, mutual friend, and we just started talking, conversating. And then the moment she said the first word, I just felt like I was dealing with a DOA baby, like a straight gangbang. like just pure aggression, just like I just felt like I was dealing with Pop Smoke in the moment. Automatically, my brain was like, nope. No. I'm like, listen, no. Like those type of women that be like, oh, you can't handle me. You're right. I don't want to. I don't want to. I'm good. Don't
That's
think-
fair.
Like, but it was one of those just it was just the energy. You know what I mean? I just felt like
Yeah.
I was dealing with a gangbanger that was sitting by the corner store on some, yo, I'm talking to you. Come here. Like that's the type of energy she was on. I was like, I'm good.
No,
I'm
sir.
good. No, thank you. No, sir. Leave me alone, young man.
What about you, Quasi?
Oh, me? It's I don't know. We're just talking, and it's just a sense of entitlement. Not like in the sense that what is yours is mine, but what is mine is not yours.
Oh, I met a couple women like that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, go girl, yes, blocked.
No, like I feel like
You know, he quick with that block button.
Like,
it's not like a funny story or anything, but like with a lot of people, like what turned me off immediately is when they have like no career goals or anything. Like their whole life their goal is to just get married, and then that's like your life and your husband's life just becomes one. Like I don't think it's crazy to think
that's-
that like everyone should have passions other than like their relationship.
My thing, not a little bit adjacent to yours, is like, you ever met one of those kind of people where it's just like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like they just want to make you like basically beg for them, like basically beg and chase. That is like my biggest deal breaker. I feel like to a certain extent, but I shouldn't be feeling like I'm pulling teeth just to get you to text me back.
No. Here's the thing. Not even to a certain extent. No. I want mutual desire. Like mutual interest. I understand there's stages, there's levels to everything, but I'm not gonna go after somebody who clearly doesn't have no consideration for me. Because I understand as we're getting older, in a sense, you know, people got jobs, career goals driven. I want to be part of the conversation somewhere. But if I'm nowhere in the conversation, I'm nowhere to be seen. That's it.
Fair.
let that brother cook.
Let's see what the thread is. Let's see what the thread is saying.
Let's get into it. She told me she had a fantasy of being a MILF one day and sleeping with a younger man after we are married. She said, by the time it happens, you know that I love you, so you won't care. You've been dating for 2 months. Friends for 4 years.
You know what the thing is?
She just said I wanted to cook.
Yeah.
That's really what she just said. You know the crazy thing is the audacity though. Like to get up and say that to another person's face. Like you really don't respect
You
me.
don't respect.
You really don't respect me.
Somebody said, "What did I just read?"
You would know I love you,
You know I
so
love
you won't care.
So you won't.
What?
That's really
Yo.
him. That's basically her calling him a bitch.
I think I'm the opposite. If you know I love you, I'm definitely gonna care. I'm
Exactly.
gonna want you. And nah, I can't say stuff. I was gonna be like, I want both of y'all dead, but that's just me though.
Yeah,
That's just me.
Yeah.
Do you remember George?
That is Jorge.
Jorge.
Jorge. Come on, man. You live in Florida,
Man.
bro.
Bitch ass.
You live in
This
Florida. You live
This
in
nigga's
Florida.
college
You
degrees
live
for
in-
decoration. This nigga's degrees for decoration.
He on a roll. Sticker.
That's a George. That's George.
That's Jorge.
That is Jorge.
That's George with a J.
That is Jorge, brother. You live in Florida. You should know how to say this.
All right. You remember Jorge? I'm gonna see him on this trip, and we'll stay with him for 2 weeks. Jorge has been her stalker who had followed her and moved with her to 2 different continents, 3 different countries, had hit her, SA'd her.
Tried to get her into drugs, constantly and twice succeeded. For some reason though, she thought he's just damaged. Really a good guy. I checked out after that and broke up with her a day or two. You know what's crazy? This woman has like 0 survival instincts. Why do you keep going into the lion's den expecting different things?
Ibra and I were talking about this on the Reacts. Women love fixing bums. It's like,
Bro!
And then like the thing is like, especially at the younger age of like, I swear to God, if you have any girls that you're friends with, ask them who was a man that you dealt with that you knew was a bum but you still chose to stay with him. I promise you're gonna have girls who have stories on. There are girls though who have like 4 or 5 niggas who are just bums, which is crazy. You ain't learned the first time. You should be an expert at this.
That's the type.
Exactly. And they'd be like, I remember I met this girl, she was like, you know, she was telling me about her type. She was like, but, you know, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm into drug dealers, da-da-da-da. I looked at her. I said, girl, you're 29. She got mad when I said that. Like, and then she was like, I'm into drug dealers. She was like, but, you know, it always ends bad. It was like, you know, men ain't shit. I'm like, I literally said to her, I think you're the problem. I was like, I think you're the problem. I'm sorry, because it's like, what do you mean? You know your type. You know what it ends. You're an expert at this field. That's like adding 2 + 2 all the time and expecting
you know
it
what
to come
you know
out
what
five.
it's like. Like a lot of men do this too, right? They'll meet a girl at a party, and then they'll get together and stuff, and then they'll get mad at the girl for going to parties and drinking. Where the fuck did you meet her? What did you expect?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And that's the thing also too, like, I don't get it. Like when people be on some, oh, they get into a relationship with a person, they can't go to parties and functions. I don't get that. I'm sorry, I still want to go out and have fun. Like, you know what I mean? Or they be like, oh, why you outside without your girl or your girlfriend or boyfriend at a function? I'm like,
They're not
I'm
an
sorry,
organ.
what?
Like they're a separate
I'm
person.
like, yeah, exactly. That don't make no sense at all.
let's see the next one.
All right, I'm having reading problems, so someone want to take this?
I got you.
I still say that's a George.
When her son told me that early in the morning before school, his mom looked at him and said, I really miss when it was just us 2. A month later, we were done. But hearing that phrase specifically, after basically raising him without his father in the picture and literally taking care of him day to day, I knew in that moment she would never be my wife after saying something like that. And this is why I can never be a stepfather. Because I couldn't hear something like that.
You know what's crazy? Like,
The fact that it lasted another month.
yesterday I was with one of my boys, and he's like, "Oh, I went on a date like a week ago with this girl. She's older than me, and she actually has a son." I looked at this motherfucker like, "Why the fuck would you go to that date?" And he looked back at me like I'm the crazy one.
Like, bro, I feel like
Like the thing, maybe if you're like in your 30s, at that point, it's more understandable. If you're like also dating someone that's 30, maybe they have a child. At least that's more understandable.
Yeah.
But at our age,
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, at our age, you have enough money just for you to survive and do little quick trips. You don't have enough for a whole other person on top of that. No.
That's crazy. Like the fact that
He looked at me like I was the crazy.
brother hasn't even lived yet, bro.
Yeah. Bro, did
He
you
said,
give life a
I'm ready to
chance
be
yet?
at. Like,
I'm not dealing with this
Did you
conversation.
give life a
bro.
chance yet?
I'm like, you do you, bro.
but that's what I be thinking when I see them 18-year-old, 19-year-old OnlyFans people. The moment they turn 18, 19, they're like, yo, I got my account.
Loki though, Loki, hear me out. I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him.
I
I
don't blame him.
don't blame him, but it's like,
Did you give life a
damn,
chance?
nigga.
No,
You
I know
give
you're
life a
right.
chance.
But here's the thing. I always say this. I'm like, if God made me a bad bitch, Loki, I'd be the biggest trick ever. I swear to God. I swear to God. If I was a woman, baddest of the bad, we talking about, oh, she bad when you look at me, brother. I'll be one of those girls on them podcasts and be like, my man ain't
Fly
even-
me out.
Yeah, fly me out, or we ain't doing nothing. My man got to make $4 million to mess with me. Because you know there will be a man who actually like, okay, I hear it. I'm gonna be that one. Joe, do you understand how stupid the male species is and how easy they are simply because a woman has a pretty face?
Bro,
She
I
don't
would-
offer nothing else. She don't offer nothing else but a pretty face and ass. That's it. That's all she brings to the table.
Nigga said, lock that down.
Hey, you got men, who sacrifice their whole life to
Ibra.
make money, and then this is what she got a pretty face and she got ass. So whoop, I'm willing to risk it all.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Exactly, bro. I've seen some like if you really, really watch some of these pretty girls operate, like you could tell when you're one of the first few people. Because me, you're not my girl. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you no when I don't want to do something, and then you can see it in their faces when you tell them no, simply because they be like, "What?" I'm like, "You're not my kid. You're not my girl. Cut the shit, okay?" Like, I'm gonna tell you no whenever I feel like it. So it's like, so they're not. So when you got a man with money, but low self-esteem, that's all she brings to the table. They willing to go broke. So that's why when people be like, as guys, we're like, there is no way there's actually men who are doing that. Oh, yes, there is.
No, 100%. No, that's why.
I think one of y'all spoke about this nigga getting multiple jobs just to fund this girl's lifestyle.
Oh, it was me. Fuck this girl. I'm like, what, bro?
He just woke up one day. He said, "I think she's too expensive for me."
Yeah.
He literally broke up with her.
Bro, son got multiple jobs to fund this girl's life. What?
Yo,
Bro.
not even for himself.
himself.
Bro.
I'm like, what? Bro, are we okay? Bro, like the male species is so dumb, bro. Like, especially like
This is why I don't blame a girl for like having really high standards, because there's motherfucker out there that will meet the standard. My only problem is when you have really high standards and then you get mad that you're not finding the one, because like
yeah.
you have a high standard, of course it's gonna be rare. They're like statistic.
No. But hear me out. High quality, high standards, understandable.
I know where you. Oh gosh.
Ugly face, butter. I wouldn't even want you at my lowest, but highest standards. You work at McDonald's with 3 kids, and you talking about you want a man who makes 4 million, 5 million only.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we got Kevin Samuels reborn over here.
No, because this is reality. Like you gotta hear it. Like, bro, I'm all for women who have high standards, but they have high standards for themselves too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna have the same standards I have for somebody else, and I'm gonna have them for myself too. But you don't have those
100%.
standards for yourself. But you want some, I need my man to be 6'5". I need him to do this. I need this much money. Okay, cool. But you shouldn't wait for a man to come do that for you. You should want to do that for yourself first, and then have those standards also. Like for all of us, we're all educated, driven, and we want more for ourselves. We won't want somebody else who want that too. I'm not gonna be a bum and then look at another woman in her face and be on some. Why you not making this much? Why I don't got a car, she got a car, and I'm telling her, what? You a bum anyways. You walk everywhere, brother. Like, you know what I mean? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's a little sense.
This nigga Quadro took offense to.
We're not talking about you.
damn.
Bro. And the same thing goes for men too, though. Like you be seeing these fat back men talking about, I need my girl to be skinny. I need her to be light skinned, curly hair, brother. Well, let's stop that real quick. let's get a gym membership first. Let's start right there.
Let's start with
Okay?
3 push-ups.
Let's start with 3 push-ups first. Like some of these men, bro, like they be on some. She's like, I need my girl. If her feet don't look cute, if her legs ain't shaved, her arm ain't shaved, that ain't it, bro. Can you rub 2 pennies together? like rub them together, bro. I want to see that first. Now you know what I mean. Our society is so like our society is so backwards and so fucking. It's filled with people full of delusions, and it's like, brother, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Matter of fact, let me turn the mirror, and I want you to look in the mirror just so that you can see your face when you say these things. Like, and so like that's why I be like, man, listen, I need her to be this, I need her to be that, bro. What about you though?
He said, "Can you rub 2 pennies together?"
Like, rub them together. Do you know how it would sound like? How it would feel in your hand if you were to do that anyway? You know what I mean? So it makes no sense.
Let's see the next one. It actually wasn't what she said, but what my dad said. After a stupid fight at the end of a very abusive relationship, I was venting to my friend and my dad, telling them how she called me pathetic because I asked her to stop calling me fat. She laughed and I hung up. My dad looks up and says, "How could you let anyone treat you that way?"
Yeah.
I knew then, and there it was over.
That's a good.
And I
That's a
hear
good
it.
dad.
That's
That's a
I
good
hear
dad
it.
teaching his son to have self-respect.
I hear you.
No, my dad wouldn't even phrase that sentence. He'd just be like, yo.
He wouldn't even say that. My mom would just look at me and be like, "You are fat."
No, literally. Bro, you tell your girl to stop calling you fat and she laughs?
And hung up. She laughed. She
up.
laughed.
She laughed and hung up.
What? Damn, she really does think you're pathetic, bro.
Let me-
Really
let me-
does
let me-
think you're pathetic.
This is the whole thread.
Nah, I think there's more. It's just Twitter puts in
And
where she couldn't sleep, she would just hold her breath until she
this bitch.
until she was asleep. The bitch was trying to kill herself. Well, yo, that's some low IQ shit. Why would you? Hey, whatever floats your boat, bro.
Let me see. I have like 20 credit cards and most are maxed out.
Oh.
It's fine though. I'll get my husband to eventually pay them off for me, or I can file for bankruptcy and get new ones. You know what I think? You know, I can't imagine myself. Y'all see that Halo meme? Did you just kidding me when you look back? Huh?
Honestly though,
I'll get my
Bankruptcy's
husband.
not a
That's
bad
the
idea.
try to get a.
He said,
Bankruptcy.
when I tell you I ran, good Lord, I ran.
Bro,
bankruptcy not a bad
no,
idea.
forget
for
bankruptcy. Shorty's shooting for a rich husband at this point. 20 credit cards all maxed out.
I don't know about you guys though, but it's like as I'm growing up in these, I feel like I don't want to take care of like somebody. Like you're not my. I see what you're saying when you say you're not my child. Like I don't want you to like. I don't want to take care of you. Like I don't want to have to.
No, it's supposed to be your partner.
It's,
Yeah.
These
Like,
days,
but,
literally your partner, bro.
To a certain extent, like
You're supposed
you
to
gotta
support
realize,
each other, but like it shouldn't be
Yeah.
like this one-sided.
Like even in a relationship, bro. At the end of the day, you are your own personal job. You are your own job to take care of. It's your job to take care of yourself. I'm gonna still be here to support you in it, but you gotta make it as it's my job to take care of myself first. Obviously, as a man, I'm gonna take care of you, but it's like don't just look at me to just take care of everything. Because when stuff don't go south and then, you ain't this, you ain't that. Well, damn, you ever thought about taking care of yourself first and then waiting for me to come second? Well, you want me to do that first and then without you, then.
Nah, that's crazy. I don't care about your problems. You're a man. Act like it.
Damn. It's crazy
were
because
dating
there's
for 2
people really
months.
that think like that.
No, 100%. As a man, you should.
but like,
You're not a real man.
but my whole the thing that like really bothers me about that is like
Depends on the
like,
context.
It's like they're like I don't care, like you're a man, you're supposed to deal with it, and then when you deal with it and you shut the fuck up, it's like you're not expressive about your emotions enough.
No.
No,
It depends on the context.
I don't.
Depends on the context. Wait.
No,
Keep reading.
no.
Keep reading.
What I'm thinking, like, forget the. Okay, let's just finish reading it
Yeah.
first.
You want
We
me
were
to read or
dating
you
for
got
two-
it?
You wanna go?
So let me see. I don't care about your problems. You're a man. Act like it. We were dating for 2 months, and she was already talking about marriage and kids. I told her to slow down. I was out of a 2 years long abusive relationship, and even though I was really into her and had the intention of building a long lasting relationship with her, I needed to build trust at a slower pace. My next message was literally, "Okay, we're done. Best of luck, best of luck in life," and I never saw her again. Now I found the one that we're doing great. I love that for him.
That's great.
That's a king.
That's great.
I
That's
love
a
that
king
for
right
him.
there.
No,
That's a king.
I'm not gonna lie. If I ever hear a sentence like that, I don't care. Like, this is just me. No matter the situation, if I'm telling you something I'm struggling with, and you tell me I don't care about your problems,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
a
yeah.
man, act like it.
Yeah.
We're done.
No. I feel like
We're
honestly,
done.
honestly, hear me out. You are right in that the first portion. I don't care about your problems. That one, I'll be like, yeah, we're done. That alone. But I feel like honestly, sometimes I was talking about this the other time. I was like, I've came here with issues before, and you guys were like, bro, you just acting like a bitch. I'm like, you know what? You are right. Thank you. I need
No, but-
Here's
well, it
the
depends
thing.
on the context.
Here, also,
No,
here-
but you gotta think about it though. It's your partner.
Yeah, that's
where
what I was
you
gonna say.
you feel most vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like here between us, yes.
Yeah.
Like you can feel vulnerable, but to an extent. Like
to a
to a
That's
certain
why,
point.
that's why
like,
I don't come with every single problem. Because-
Exactly.
Also, everyone in here, when you come with a problem, you know the solution. Let's not sit here and act like we're done. You know the solution. I kid you not, every single time I come to the group chat with some bullshit, I knew the answer myself. I just wanted to hear somebody else say it to my face, so I know I'm not crazy.
Be like,
But we
sometimes
all know.
Sometimes I just want a second opinion. I get what you mean.
Yeah, we all
Yeah.
know. But I feel like if it's your partner, even if they do think you're being a bitch, I feel like there's ways you can go about that respectfully and be
Way
supportive.
better ways than
yeah.
that.
Like
Way better.
Yeah, than being like, oh, you're a bit like no. Like your
I don't
partner's
care
supposed
about
to-
your problems.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
my
it's-
problems are not your problems. Just hear me be like, yo, oh, okay.
exactly.
Like,
It doesn't take
know, you
much
got
effort
this.
to just do that. Yeah.
I'll take that. I don't care about your problems.
Crazy.
You're a man. Act like it.
Act like it.
All right. All right. I ain't never talking to you again though.
Let me see. That she was thinking about how best to negotiate down the money her parents would demand from me for their blessing to marry her. I incredulously, how do you say that? Incredulously told her that her abusive shitbag parents would never receive a penny from me. And as the ensuing conversation unfolded, my vision of our life together went up in smoke. Like, would you guys ever pay a bride price?
No.
I mean, it's part.
Nah,
it's,
I'm okay.
It's a part of a lot of cultures. That's why this is more of a cultural thing
I
for
don't
sure.
give a damn. I don't care.
No, yeah, I understand that, but it's like
Understand? I don't give a fuck.
I'm in America. It's okay.
I think that's like the biggest, that this whole concept of like, I'm going to have to like fund somebody else's family is the biggest thing that's deterring me from going to Ghana and marrying someone in Ghana.
But you don't have to do that though. You could literally talk to your partner and not do that.
No, but that's the thing. I don't think there's a lot of people girls that would agree. Like I remember when I went to last month to Ghana, I was like what 21.
I couldn't
And I
marry
went
someone
to-
fresh off the boat. That would be my biggest problem.
But I couldn't because it's like no matter where you could be, like you could be a janitor making $16 an hour. They will still see you as the lottery ticket, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Yeah. You got it wrong, bro. Like real talk, like bro, like listen. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind helping people, but looking at me as your source of income when you're in a whole different other country, I get it. I get the situation that you are in, but at the same time, brother, no. No.
Yeah, that's
Why?
crazy.
Why not? Because I said so. It's so funny. 'Cause
Like,
I remember I had this conversation with my mom before. I was like, I promise you, when I get older, you start giving my number around to other people to like call me and ask me for money, I would block you. I was like, straight up. I was like, you and them are getting blocked together.
Let's do one more. I was gonna do one more.
Oh yeah, I think it ran out. But
Well, ladies and gentlemen, another yap session. But I enjoyed the soccer ones. We should do that more often.
ooh,
Peacock.
I see another one.
Which one is
Oh yeah,
it?
you gotta share that pass. You gotta share that, bro. I'm trying to watch.
I
Yellowstone.
did. I just did.
Oh,
I did it
bet,
this
bet,
morning.
It's on Peacock.
I see one where it's talking about bro code and stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boys over at the O2 podcast.
Oh no, you could go out. I'm just reading this.
I was at home one day.
And your boys over at the O2 podcast, and we'll see you guys next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. I think we're at 30 subscribers right now. I want to hit 100 before the year ends. So if you, and the people who be commenting, the people who want to watch it, comment what your favorite segments are, so we could put together something more put together. Like, I don't know what people are enjoying to watch. We just be doing what we enjoy to do. So let us know. Without any further ado, guys, we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.